What's up, guys? This is Zachary here, and today we're just going to talk a little bit about Apple and what they're doing, and maybe what this March event's going to be about. And you'll have to excuse my dog. I just took him on a walk, and now he's like needy. So furthermore, I would say it's just going to be this type of video. It kind of sit down and chill and just talk. And so we'll start off with the iPad mini and the normal iPad. I think there will be a 2019 normal iPad. And I also have about a 95% belief that there will be a iPad mini. Now, I don't know how they're going to do the iPad mini. If it will continue its normal design, just with some updated hardware, maybe like the A10 Fusion, just to bring it a little bit up to speed. It's not that big of a device, and I don't really think the iPad mini needs the A12 chip. And say hello to Pop. Anyways, I don't think that they're gonna need that. And we can even throw something in like the A11. A little bit of a camera bump. Again, I'm not huge on iPads with cameras, and I can see why the Pro may need the best camera. But even if they did an older generation of the iPhone camera, you're still going to get 4K, and then you're going to get a lot of other good qualities that Apple has been known for in their camera. The normal iPad, I also don't know if it's going to get some radical redesign. It tends to hit that $300 price point, and a laminated display might be good. Other than that, I really don't know what more they could do. It already has the A10 Fusion in it, so maybe an A11, just to give it that much of a spec bump. It would be cool to see an A12, especially with the A13s coming out this year. And it would be hard, though, for them to do that, because then what's the point of the Pro with its A12X? Though if they did the iPhone CPU, it's a little bit less than what the A12X can do. The A12X is just a beast. So it'd be cool to see that. Will we see AirPods? And that is the biggest question. I have AirPods, and I love these guys. I just got the Series 4, and for the first time today, I used cellular with my dog. I left my phone at home, left my keys, because my house is smart homed, so I can unlock the door. So I just raise and start talking to Siri, and I'm like, unlock my front door. She does it. It's great. It's super fluid, super fast. I don't have much to complain about these. The battery life is fantastic. I've had these a little less than a year, and they just work super, super well. In fact, we just bought a second pair for my fiance, and yeah, I would like to see new ones. I don't really know what they're going to do with them. The W3 chip would be nice. A little bit of work on the sound, but we're still Bluetooth, so that's a little hard to do. Wireless charging would be nice, of course. I like to just throw my stuff along my desk, and having stuff topped up throughout the day, it's really nice. And that would be a great feature. Other than that, there are rumors of Hey Siri support, and that would be pretty legit. Though, if you're using them with your phone in your pocket, or on the counter, not in your pocket. If you use it with your phone on the counter, you can still say, Hey Siri. But other than that, I mean, what more could you ask for in a product that works just so well? I mean, they're so well done. Yeah, the material is not maybe something that you would necessarily want. It is polycarbonate. It does hold up pretty well. but the case itself has scratches and stuff, and that's why I have it in this, because it started scratching and rubbing, and it's just not as shiny and nice as they were their first day. Other than that, I would like to see an iMac this year. I have the 27-inch 5K iMac, and those bevels, sorry. Yeah, no bezels. Those bezels, though, they're quite intrusive, and it would be nice to see Face Unlock or Face ID. It'd be cool to see a little bit more power, the Vega GPUs instead of the Radeons, or instead of the Radeon Pros, and yeah, it's kind of hard because they have to also remember that they have the iMac Pro, so they can't make the new ones too powerful, or they run into the issue of kind of blurring that line. Why would I get a $2,000 or a $4,000 iMac when a $2,000 one would do just as well? But it'd be nice to see maybe an i9, since the iMac Pros use the Xeon processors. And then again, that any graphic bump is well appreciated in the iMac series. The MacBook Pros, I still think the 2017 MacBook Pro that didn't have any of the Touch Bar, that was such a great entry-level MacBook Pro. Yes, we have the iPad Air. Yes, we have the MacBook Air. Yes, we have the MacBook, but that... This is what I live with. I guess I'm holding my 50-pound dog during this video. I have always... I would like to see the... I would really like to see an increase in the graphical performance of the Macs. I feel like doing Final Cut Pro and stuff on a 13-inch MacBook is fine, but it's nowhere near a 15-inch or an iMac. And in fact, I got rid of my 2015 MacBook Pro for an iMac just because I was trying to do more 4K editing and all of these things, and the 13-inch MacBook I just felt like wasn't going to be enough, and I didn't want to spend the $4,000 for the computer that I wanted, which would have been the maxed out, or not maxed out, but the 15-inch MacBook Pro. And now that they have Vegas, I'm kind of sad that they have those now. And plus, $4,000 or $3,000, $2,000, that's a lot of money for a computer, when the 27 iMac I have is just the $1,700 one, and it has a 5K display, discrete graphic, yeah, an i5, but it does everything that I need it to do for how small my channel is. And that is the testament of how expensive it is to get mobile, you know? So taking all of this and compacting it into a 15-inch MacBook, the price goes insane. And yes, I would like that portability, but I'd rather have the power, and that's why I went with the iMac. And I would like to see everything upgraded across the line, which I'm sure they will, but there's just some products that have been neglected. I know the Mac Pro is coming out, and I would like to see what that's going to entail. And other than that, of course, new iPhones this year. The iPhone 11 is a huge hype. Don't know what the camera modules on the back are going to look like, and we don't know if the notch is getting smaller or not. There's rumors that it is, there's rumors that it's not. Personally, a smaller notch would be fantastic, and 3 cameras, no matter what they look like, I'm fine with. I would probably still buy the iMac, or the iPad. Too many i products. The iPad. I would still probably buy the iPhone. I'm excited to see what they do with the XR. The XR is, to me, they're testing. They don't really know what it needs to be. It's doing great. It's slamming sales throughout all of the iPhone models that are out this year. But people were left wanting more sometimes, or thought it was enough, and the price point I think is still a little high. So if they could work on getting that price point down, they don't need to put gigabit antennas in it, the 4x4. Keep the 2x2. We know that's gonna keep costs down. No, we don't need Force Touch in it. That'll keep the cost down. Don't add another camera lens. It's fantastic the way it is. Maybe make it full 1080p for those people who really need that 1080p mark. And yeah, don't increase the price. Find a way to manufacture that and bring it down. If they could bring it down to 600, early 700, then I think people will stop complaining, especially if they work on a little bit more. So yeah, those are my thoughts about Apple this year. I'm excited to see new Apple Watches. I'm excited to see the iMacs, the iPads, and what new features like iOS 13 will bring, and how our newer iPhones will just embrace that. And so if you have any thoughts, comments, make sure to comment in the comment section. I'm really good about chatting with whoever comments, so make sure you do that. And make sure you like this video and subscribe. This is what I like. In fact, I like this kind of setup so much that I'm starting an Apple podcast. And if you're interested in that, let me know. But I have some great things coming from this summer. If everything goes planned right, I should have a studio late summer and upgraded equipment. So if you are a follower or a subscriber of mine, I just want to thank you so much. We have grown exponentially more than I have ever thought I was going to. I never thought I was going to pass a 50,000 view mark, which I don't. My goals are set really low going into this, and it's nice to have other people wanting to chit chat and see my videos. I have more videos. If you would like to see maybe my take on the Series 4 or my take on a certain product, let me know, and I will make those videos and I will put them out. I'm not just an Apple channel, even though my whole ecosystem is Apple. I love Android and I love what they do over there. Samsung, HTC, and Google, and I'm excited to see what Fuchsia will bring, and I'm excited to see what Microsoft is doing. So yeah, I think I'm going to make a PlayStation 5 video in the future, so stay tuned for that, and I'm sorry for dragging on so long. I will see you guys next time.